Any questions off of yesterday's?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, Sarah?
Just a second. Number 18. Question 18.
All right, so I got negative 8x squared plus 72. That one is a special. So they don't tell you on this one. This one is a two-step problem. They're 8 and 72 are not perfect squares. I won't do one like this on the test. What they want you to do is take out your greatest common factor first. So you have to do the first part of your assignments type of problem, and then do the second. It's a combined problem. It's there to kind of trick you a little bit. So the greatest common factor of 8 and 72 is 8. I'm going to pull out a negative 8 as my greatest common factor. All right? When I do that, negative 8 times what will give me negative 8x squared? 1x squared, yep. Negative 8 times what will give me a positive 72? Be careful with the sign here. Negative 8 times what will give me 72?
Positive.
All right, it would be negative 9. And now, so I did the first type of problem that we did yesterday. I took the negative 8 out, and now the second part, it's a combined problem, like I said. Now we would factor this. X is a perfect square, and 9 is a perfect square. So I would get negative 8 times x plus 3 times x minus 3. Right. And that would be the final answer. That's a
Okay.
like that. It's a combination problem. Yesterday's homework before we move on. All right. So to end yesterday, don't write this down. We'd have a problem, x squared minus 49. And I said, hey, pretend like there's an imaginary 0x in the middle here. All right. And we said we need the numbers to multiply to give us this. Okay. And add together to give us this. So it's positive 7 and negative 7. Right? We're going to be doing the same thing today, except these problems are going to have numbers now in this B spot. We'll have numbers in the B and the C spot. And I've given you 3 possible situations as far as signs go. All right. If you look at my notes up here, okay, the top row is what you're going to be given for a problem. Oh, I got to change this, sorry. This last sign is a minus sign here. My mistake. Okay. You have 3 options for a final answer. X plus, or X minus, or one of each. It's always determined by this last sign in the problem. The last sign is an addition problem. All right, our signs have to be the same, either x plus, or x minus, That's determined by the first sign. So if I have a plus here and a plus here, I'm going to get plus plus. If I have a plus here and a minus here, I'm going to get x minus, Now the third option is if the last sign is a minus sign. The last sign is a minus sign. My factoring, my answer would be x plus and x minus with numbers in these spots. The positive and negative, whatever this is, does not matter. The plus here and minus here does not matter. We're going to have one of each side. Okay? So the top row is what you're going to be given, a trinomial, and your answer is going to be a pair of binomials in parentheses. Okay? Now the numbers that fill in these spots have to do 2 things, like we said yesterday. The numbers that go here and here have to multiply to give us C. Okay? And then add together to give us B. I should say sum. Okay? Now, if the signs are the same, we literally add the two digits together. A negative plus a negative stays negative, just gets bigger. But if the signs are opposite, you end up subtracting the numbers by their sides. So, first problem I'm going to give you is a practice problem. I'm going to do x squared minus 11x plus 24. Okay? So, once again, I don't have an A value here. I have a B and a C value. What I want you to do right now is I want you to pick out which set of answers am I going to use. X plus, X minus, or X plus, X minus. So take a minute, see if you can figure that out. All right, based on the signs, based on these minus and plus signs, what will my solution look like? What are my signs going to be down here? Here we go. Mary, what do you think am I going to put here for my signs? I'm going to have x times x to get x squared. Okay.
X minus.
And x
Minus.
minus. Yep. All right. So once again, the option was, I look at the signs, I have a plus sign here. I have a plus here and a plus here. So it's one of these two. And then the first sign was negative. So it's going to be x minus, x minus. Okay. Now, I need numbers that multiply to give you the C. So what I want you to do is what we did yesterday with this last number. Okay. My C value is 24. We're going to take our time. This is where kids, they rush. They don't want to do this. But if you do this right, you'll have a much better chance of getting the right answer here. I'm going to start out by finding the numbers that multiply to give me 24. I'm going to start out with 1. 1 times what will give me 24?
Hey, Mr. Leonard,
Yeah?
it's starting to get really blurry.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, I can barely see anything.
All right, let me see if I try one thing here. Okay, there we go. Is that any better?
It's better now.
That's amazing.
Okay. I love the internet. Here we go. All right, so we have 24 as our last term here. We're going to go through number by number, starting with 1. What numbers multiply to give me 24? 1 times what will give me 24?
12. Or, sorry, 24, not 12.
2 times what will give me 24?
12.
12.
12. I'll go a little faster now. 3 times 8. 4 times 6. And 5 doesn't work. Okay? So as I do this, these numbers get bigger, these get smaller, they get closer together. And once you've finished every possibility, you're done. So now we're going to imagine these numbers being here as pairs. 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. I need to find the pair that when I plug them in, they add together to give me negative 11. All right? So look at the 4 pairs, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Which pair will add up to negative 11?
3 and 8.
3 and 8, yep. negative 3 plus negative 8 adds up to negative 11. If you take negative 3 times negative 8, you get a positive 24. This is your answer. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do right now, you don't have to do, but it's a way to check your work. So if you want to do that FOIL that we talked about yesterday, if we did the x times x, then we did the outsides, negative 8 times x, then we did the insides, negative 3 times x, then we did the last, negative 3 times negative 8. We would get x squared minus 8x minus 3x plus 24, like terms in the middle. All right. Boom, same as the original. You don't have to do this. It's just a way to check your work. That's what we're going to be doing today. Okay. Today's assignment is going to be shorter. I think you only have 9 problems today. Oh, sorry, 12. Let me give you one more to do. Any questions before I erase this? All right. Let's go x squared plus 14x minus 32. See if you guys can do this one on your own. Give you about 2 minutes. All right. Anybody need more time to finish this one? All right. So first things first, I got a plus sign here and a minus sign here. By having a minus sign right there, what does that tell me for my signs?
That the second one will be minus.
I'll have one of each, a positive and a negative.
Positive.
Yep. So we're going to go x plus, x minus. Everybody good there? Okay. I'm going to give you a 32 right here. Start with 1. 1 times 32. 2 times 16 gives me 32. Does 3 go into 32? No way, Jose. Does 4 go into 32? Yeah, 4 times 8. So now the only numbers left are between 4 and 8 are 5, 6, and 7. And none of them go into 32 evenly. So I need the pair that adds up to a positive 14. Okay? How can I get a positive 14 out of these 3 pairs of numbers when I add them together? Alyssa, what do you got?
-2 and a +16.
Right. So -2, +16. Pretty good there. So once again, they add together to give me 14. They multiply together to give me -32. Okay. Any questions? All right. I'm going to give you two problems at once to do together, and you'll see why I put them together in a second. Let's go x squared minus minus 5x minus 6 and x squared plus 5x plus 6. All right, how are we coming on these two guys?
I'm a bit stuck.
Okay.
Little.
Hopefully we got our signs right. This one here, if I have a minus here, what am I supposed to use for my signs?
Minus.
A plus and a minus.
Yeah.
Plus and minus, we're going to do a plus and minus. Okay. Now I'm going to wait a second. I'm not going to finish this one. I'm going to go over here. Second sign's positive. First sign's positive. So that's one of these two. So if it's that, I'm going to use x plus, x plus. Okay. And they both have the number 6. I did that intentionally. I'm going to put the number 6 here. There's only two pairs of numbers that multiply to give me 6. What are they?
1
2
and
and 3.
1 and 6, and then 2 and 3. Okay? How am I going to get a -5 if one of them is positive and one of them is negative?
-6 and 1.
-6 and +1. So I'm using this pair. -6 and +1 add up to -5. Yep. Over here, I need them to add up to 5 as well, but they need to be the same sign this time. Yep.
It's 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Okay. Now, once again, same looking problem, just slightly different. For example, as a quick answer here, what I'll just give you a heads up. Say I had x squared plus 5x minus 6. My signs would just switch. I'd have x plus 6, x minus 1. All right? Because the +5, that would be a +6, that would be a -1. If I did the other option over here, if I did x squared minus 5x plus 6, I would end up with x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay? Very similar problems, very different answers every time. Any questions on any of these? All right. I'm going to do one last one with you, then we'll call it a day. What if they changed letters on us? Oh my goodness. What if we go m squared? Let's go minus 17m plus 30. All right, you guys try that one, and then we'll be done. All right, we don't have the letter X this time. We have the letter M squared and M here. So what do you think I'm going to put here and here? Don't freak out.
M.
Yep, we're going to put M. Nothing crazy. All right, I got a plus sign here, and I got a minus sign there.
Minus.
Minus. Factors of 30. Once again, take the C term. We always start out with 1. 1 and 30. 2 works. 2 times
15.
15. 3 also works. 3 and 10.
10.
4 no work. 5
5
works.
and 6.
2 numbers are together, so you know you're done. You can stop. How am I going to get a -17 if they're both negative?
2 and 15.
2 and 15. All right, guys. Let me check attendance here, and we'll see if you got your homework done from yesterday. All right. So, all right. This is not doing that. Madison's here. I'm not seeing Anisha. Who's this? All right, I'm going to mark these people absent unless they speak up here. Malayla, Jerison, Anisha, Chase, Alicia, Georgia, Abby, Isaac, Ashton, and Isaiah. All right.